morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Everyday Growth Advisors live stream. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It is 9:30 p.m. here in Singapore, and we are about to embark on a new ticker of the week for next week. I hope you guys are having a great morning across the world, all across different parts, and I hope that you are all happy, sending positive vibes and energy to everybody listening and here tuning in to the Everyday Growth Advisors live stream. I hope that you guys find bliss and have a ball of a time today. Sorry about yesterday. I had a little bit of a urgent family situation. Had to go to the doctor in the night urgently because one of my members of family weren't feeling so good, and hence I had to take a breather from the stream to attend to these things. You know, family comes first, and sometimes you just unforeseen things happen and you have to, you know, put your priorities straight. So I had to run to do that, and it is what it is. But we will do something else like that another time. Okay, so don't worry about it. Also, next week I'm going to be having a couple of midterms in school. As you guys know, I am doing my master's in finance, financial analytics at St. Mary's College in California, and my school is all online, which leaves me a lot of reviewing to do of material. And since I'm studying, I have 2 midterms next week which I want to concentrate on. Therefore, as a compromise, I will hold the Monday, Wednesday, Friday live streams, and we will skip the webinars for next week, just for next week. Okay, I need to put some priorities in place for this time period because I want to make sure that I graduate with honors. All right, I do not accept anything less than being in the top tier of my class. No, I'm just kidding. I'm completely kidding. Like, okay, but I like to work hard. All right, and you guys know this. You guys know this. I like to work hard, and so I really hope that my classmates are not listening. But I really want to make sure that I do well in school. Okay, and it's important to me. So I hope that you guys will give me your blessing. And, you know, I will be basically not here next Tuesday and Thursday because I will be studying for my midterm, which is on Friday. Okay, Friday, Saturday, I have my midterm. So I want to make sure that I have the week to study and do the things that I need to do. So I thought I'd be extremely transparent and communicative with my EGA tribe, as I have always been, and I will continue to be in the foreseeable future. You guys know everything about me, okay? In this stream, there are no secrets. It's real, 100% real. If I don't like something, I see something, and I know that you're doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell you. I say it as it is because that's the kind of relationship we have been building from the beginning, okay? And that's just how it's always gonna be. So that's what's gonna happen. Who wants to check out the new Everyday Growth Advisors wallpaper that I created? Dun 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 dun! How cool is that? You know, I had 2 minutes today, so I said, I'm going to do myself a wallpaper. Why not, right? This is EGA headquarters. It's stomping ground, guys. EGA tribe represent, right? If you, I don't know, if for some peculiar reason you want the wallpaper, let me know. I can send it to you. Or I can upload it somewhere so that you guys can use it. If you want, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there, you know. I just decided to create a wallpaper. It's a 1920 by 1080 pixel wallpaper. So I like I like the idea of putting it on there. Okay, lots to cover today. Pre-market updates here. And then also, make sure you guys vote for the ticker next week. I would say my only criteria for voting for the ticker next week is make sure that you choose a company, number one, that we haven't done, which, by the way, are any companies that are not these companies, right? So far, we have covered Chipotle, Alibaba, Walmart, Lululemon, CrowdStrike, Boeing, Intel, Caterpillar, Disney, Microsoft, ExxonMobil, Starbucks, Goldman Sachs, Roku, Salesforce, AMD, UPS, and now TDOC. Okay, so if you guys want to choose a ticker, I would say choose one, and we'll cover it. But it's crazy to think that we've done so many tickers. I can't believe it. It's crazy. Okay, but I'm down to do whichever ones you want. I already see a couple coming in here. Let's see, Netflix, JPM, LMT, Lockheed Martin. That's not a bad idea, actually. We haven't done industrials in a while, huh? Right? Industrial. Well, we did UPS, but not really considered industrials. Yeah. Okay. Triple M. That's another good one. FedEx. That's another good one. Yeah. Those are all those are all good. Wait, but we just did UPS. Come on. Why? Like, you want to do FedEx though? I mean, right after we did UPS like a week ago. Cake. I don't know what that is. It's making me hungry though. Okay, let's. You guys keep voting, and then I'm gonna, go through the pre-market update here while you guys vote. So put your tickers in the comments, and make sure you use the approved ticker format. So new ticker and then your ticker. Okay, and that way I will. I'll be able to see what you guys are choosing. So let's have a look at the news here for purely entertainment purpose. China joins nations congratulating Biden on U.S. election win. Yeah, and I think this thing's gonna be dragged out for a while. So let's see what happens, right? Personally, I think this is dragging on for way too long. He won. Let the world pass on. Come on, like at this point it's like ridiculous, right? Let's see. U.S. index futures rise, stock European markets drift. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this in a second. I see some divergence happening between sectors. All right, and I'm going to talk about it in a second. China State Grid makes a $3 billion push into Latin America. Okay. Quant shock that could never happen hits Wall Street. Interesting. Okay, we might read that one later. South Korea sounds bubble alarm in one of world's top stock markets. Bubble in South Korea. Okay. India to get 100 million Astra vaccine shots by next month. Okay. Damn, these vaccine providers, they're making stuff hella quick, huh? Crazy. Okay. All right. That's that on Bloomberg. Let's have a look at Wall Street Journal here. New COVID cases top 150,000 for the first time. Damn, guys, that's crazy. Yo, that's wild. Dow hits for second week of gains. Investors flock. Okay, news is starting to sound really bullish, by the way. Investors flock to SPX where risk lurk. Yo, didn't we just cover this? We literally covered this on the live stream, yo. We covered this, and what was the outcome? The outcome and the play here was to play investment banks, which already basically got priced in at that moment, right? These kinds of things, man, you got to act on it, right away. Beijing blasts America's investment blacklist. And see here, coronavirus make a stock went from duds to star. Biotech, Pfizer, okay. Tech could trip up Biden's European Union. China's president personally scuttled Jack Ma's and IPO. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. You do something like that to your own people. Okay. Cool. Pre-market movers. Li Auto up 20% on virtually nothing, I think. NEO up another 6%. This stock's just gonna fly, continue flying. Our intrinsic valuation of NEO was $65. I say we'll see how close we can get to $65. The last time we did a spot on intrinsic valuation, it was Roku, and that was great. We hit it right on the nail. Let's see here. DraftKings up for 11%. Jeez, man. Wow. Today, let's see. Economic news. PPI, month over month, better than usual. Interesting. Market has been looking pretty bullish recently, as of the past 1 week. But then there are some things that I'm watching as well. So I'm gonna bring that to your attention right now. On here we have Cisco, Spectrum Brands, Fastly up 6%. That's one to watch. Massively sold off this past 1 week or 2 weeks? No, this past 3 weeks almost. Sabre, Hyatt Hotels. Yeah, Lee had earnings. I know that. Morning, what's up, guys? Morning. Make sure you vote for your new ticker. Get your new ticker votes in, guys, so that I can tabulate the votes in a bit. ST Lauder down 10%. I guess this is based on earnings. A bunch of others. Okay, cool. Sector heat map here. We're looking at a general risk off on tech still. Disney up. Is that because of earnings, or I'm not sure why? Cisco probably because of earnings. Everything else is looking flat, right? Everything's looking flat. And today is Friday, so there's more than likely going to be a kind of a profit taking or a sell off, or it could go the other way and rip. So let's talk about that for a second. Let me tell you what we're looking at. Ooh, DocuSign. That's actually a pretty dope one. That I wouldn't mind doing DocuSign, to be honest, as a ticker of the week. That's a good stock to cover. Okay, sorry, don't want to sidetrack. Okay, first things first. Just as a check-in here, to make sure that things are going okay. Our S&P 500 dividend yield, which we're gonna keep on checking from time to time. Okay, we're gonna check this once a month, and I want to remind you guys that it's at 1.8% right now. Okay, the S&P 500 dividend yield is at 1.8%, and we're gonna continuously check this against the 30-year bond yield every single time that we can, or every week that we can. If you realize, and the moment you will realize is that the moment that the 30-year bond yield creeps up to beat the S&P 500 dividend yield, that's when you're going to have a market sell-off, okay? And then look at what's happening to bonds. It has bottomed out here and is showing signs of a rally, okay? So a little bit of investments are flowing into safe assets. Look at the amount of volume that has come in within the past few days, all right? This is an insane amount of bond buying, which means that these treasury yields, especially TLT, which is an aggregate between 20+ year bonds, so we're looking at the fat tail right here, which is the 20 and 30-year bonds, these two combined, right? A lot of people are starting to buy those bonds. And if people start buying those bonds, then what happens to the rates? The rates start to increase, okay? Bond prices and rates, they are inversely proportional. If bond prices go up, rates go down. So now that bond prices are going up, these rates are going to start to fall, okay? These rates are going to start to fall. So we actually view the situation positively in terms of the S&P 500 yield here. So what's important to note here is that there may be some risk rotation going in and out of the market, okay? And I'm not saying that a big risk rotation. I'm about to show you what I mean here, okay? First of all, might I mention that we hit our perfect retracement target on the NASDAQ, right? We were, I don't know why this is off target here. This was right here. We hit our perfect retracement target at the 50% Fibonacci level, sometime this week, right? We bounced on the 200 moving average and then we came back up here. Now, there is a very high chance that we drop all the way down again into this little zone here, because on the big trend, we're still in a downward channel, okay? And we could realistically continue in this downward channel for a while. I've spoken about this numerous times now, about how we are still in a downtrend for a short period of time, right? You can see waves, right? Now, if we break below this level here, the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement, right? This level, then we're headed further down, right? So we have to be very careful here. And I see the number of cases increasing, and then Trump not getting out of office, not giving up his seat, and yada yada. Yeah, this looks bullish, but the overall trend is still bearish, okay, for now. So this could be a lower high from the top here, right? And then this could be the first low following a next low before we retrace to a lower high again, okay? This could be the trajectory that we will go through, which means that we will be aiming for the 50 and then the 38.2. The 38.2 will be the next level of support here, okay, as we head down here, okay? And remember, this has been happening pretty quickly for the past few weeks. So I say it's pretty nominal for us to trade down to 38.2 and then retrace back up to the 50 for a lower high here 3 times, right? Forming that downward channel, okay? Forming the downward channel here, all right? This is a high possibility. The other possibility to the upside, okay, so I'm giving you the upside here now, is if we stay above these moving averages and we get a big piece of news that signals a upside, okay? Signals a upside here. I'm not doing a ticker, Connor. I'm doing the NASDAQ. This is just the NASDAQ, okay? Now, the only thing that will set off a catalyst for the market to rally back up to all-time high here is if we have a piece of good news, okay, that will allow us to go all the way back up here, okay? And so I don't see that just yet, all right? This was a high. We came up here to test again. We failed. We came up here. We tested. We failed again. I say we go see the bottom before we go see the top again, okay? Expect this market to go sideways for a while, I would say. Expect it to. It's been volatile, and it will continue to be volatile, okay? I think very high chance that we go like that in the coming weeks, all right? We already got our 50% retracement here, which is what we've been watching for a while. This week we got it, right? We were up here when we were discussing hedges, and I was saying this is the 50% retracement here. And then we came down, touched our 50% retracement, and now we are on the way up to test the rest of the levels. Okay, so that's your NASDAQ technical update. Okay, NASDAQ. Now for SPY, SPY's still trading far above the 50 moving average here. Far above, right? You can see this. It's still far above. It needs to come down to at least touch it. It needs to at least touch it. And I say it will do this pretty soon, okay? SPY also unable to fully really break out here. We saw a rejection up here in this supply zone once again, right? There was a big supply zone up here where people have been selling shares, which is this point here as well, right? So we're watching all these things as technical indicators here, okay? Yeah, I will be doing the Dow right after this. So what I see here from a technical perspective is that SPY still needs to come down to at least a 38.2 or the 50 retracement here before we can go back up. And if SPY comes down, then NASDAQ's coming down to that level that I pointed out, and then we can see another extension. But I say that we come down a bit further to the 23.6 or even the zero retracement here, okay? I say that there's a possibility. It's becoming more and more of a possibility, all right? Especially if a vaccine doesn't come out, you know, we see something happen again. It's a high possibility. In my opinion, it is a very good idea to buy some SPY puts or VIX calls, okay, which by the way, VIX is trading at a very beautiful price right now for you to buy, right? Only thing is the volatility on this thing sucks, right? The implied volatility of the VIX is insane, right? But this is a great price to pick up SPY, okay? Great, VIX. And even better to pick up SPY puts for 2 months, 3 months out, all right? You pick up those puts and you hedge against any long positions you have. That's my recommendation. You could even go for like some kind of a slightly out the money put, right? So if you want me to kind of break it down on this chart here and tell you what it is on SPY, then I can do that as well. So we'll be looking for SPY to come down to the 150 moving average, but first come down to the 50 moving average, right? So we're looking SPY 340 and then concurrently SPY 330. I would say SPY 330 or SPY 325 would be safe bets for 2 to 3 months out as a hedge on your long-term portfolio, okay? Now there's a reason why I say this. We have a dual zone right here, okay, right below us. This is your dual zone right here, which is going to be your strong level of bounce, okay? This will be the strong level of bounce. So as we move into this little period here where we got rejected up here, this was your, up here was your supply zone, right? And we got rejected here multiple times now, right? We've been rejected here once, we've been rejected here twice, we've been rejected here thrice in this zone. So now we're going to be trading between these two zones, right? So you might want to think of this, if you're looking at SPY, as a swing trade, right? This is a swing trade, and you have a couple of gaps to fill, right? Look at these gaps over here. You have a gap here, you have a gap here, you have a gap here, right? There are a couple of gaps to fill, right? Even on the upside, these gaps weren't properly filled, okay? So there are gaps to fill and then downward momentum that will push the indices down. If SPY goes down, it takes QQQ with it, right? Pushing everything down back to the 200 moving average, more than likely, okay? So 272 is your aim. It's possible that it goes to 260 as well. This will be your targets down here, right? If you want to see what the fib retracement looks like, I can do it for you right now. We're looking at this top to over here, right, to this bottom here. And so your 38.2 and 23.6, these would be the first levels. And then a complete retracement would be at 266, right? So you're at 276, 274, these levels here. These are all decent levels for you to think about, okay? Targets. So 279, 274, and then 276 here. These three right here, okay? I'm going to leave all this right here so that we can come back and reconvene on it. And you can see clearly on a 1 hour chart here, you know, NASDAQ making a high, a lower high, this high here, and we're on the way to make a next drop here so that we can come up and make a lower high again, making that downward trend, okay? So, thank you for reminding me, Joanne. Yes. Stream running picks. I'm not sure if you guys were here for this. By the way, guys, kind of have a confession to make a little bit. Last week, one of the live streams while you guys left, we decided to continue on. Not sure if you guys were here, but, you know, we kind of did a little bit of a live trading session on the stream. I was here for about 2 or 3 hours. You know, people who were here, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it. But we had a live trading session on the stream here. And I think some of you left early, which should be a good reminder to not leave the stream early, because you never know when I will be throwing some tidbits out. And we took a couple of trades together. JPM was one we did. We got stopped out on that one, but we managed to make like, I don't know, 5 or 10% on Apple. It wasn't a very good trading day. The market was very choppy, but I did, you know, show them what my my analogy was. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, why isn't this? Oh yeah, today is 11/13. Okay. Oh, this was. It was actually. So we have a Excel sheet now, and we're gonna start tracking all our stuff here, guys. I feel like it's very difficult to keep track of it otherwise. These are gonna be the streams running picks, and I've done some fair value estimates for these stocks. Baba, I think it was $300. So we're gonna do some running things here. So back to QQQ now. We're just basically here, we're gonna talk about what our you know, our ideas are, okay? We don't have our entry price for QQQ, but, you know, bearish, and targets at 38.2, 23.6. Fib retracements. 279 and 274. This way, we can all be accountable, right, for what we're saying and doing. I think this is better. Sometimes you guys don't know what's going on. I will open up this Excel sheet every single live stream now so that you guys can keep track of what's going on, okay? And then feel free to take a picture of it, whatever you need, you know, and we can keep track of it together, okay? Our target entry price would actually be at this level here, so 279, 274, 279. And so demand zone right down here at around, I want to say, this is your demand zone here. A little lower than that, actually. Well, it could be here. Yeah, it could be here. Okay, fine. 260 to 268, basically. Right? Okay, perfect. And then on SPY, We were just talking about this one, so let's do SPY real quick. Okay, so same thing here with SPY. I'm gonna draw in the fib retracement so that you can see what those values are for yourself. Okay, so you have your swing high was up here, which is honestly a very bad. Oh man, this is a terrible swing high. This is gonna be a very bad extension. And your swing lows right here, this point here. So we're gonna do this extension real quick. I'm gonna bring this fib in a little bit so we can see it a bit more clearly. There we go. So your first line of defense will be the 61.8, then the 50. But I see realistically we will come into this yellow box here, the 38.2 and 23.6. This is really your target zone here. Okay. So we want this to be the two targets over here. Okay. So we're gonna do target entry price at those levels, 333 to 339. Oops. Also bearish. Targets at the 38.2 and this fib retracements. And our target's going to be at 333 to 339. Perfect. Demand zone right below us, right here, at 320 to 324. All right, awesome. This way we can keep track of everything. I think this will help us a lot in the future. And then if we do take trades, we're going to put them here. This was my entry. This is my stop loss. This is my profit. You know, the prices that I'm taking them at. By the way, guys, I did actually take, full disclosure, I did take an Amazon call, but I'm not going to be holding it for a long time. It was more of a short-term play. So I will be getting rid of my Amazon call today for a profit. And then taking the profits and just not playing it over the weekend. So that's the situation I see right now, all right? And that's your SPY. Oh, and we need to do Dow Jones as well. So Dow Jones here, this one out of the whole lot has rallied the most, right? Because industrials got rotated into. And, you know, do any of the platforms do this for you? Which, can you clarify what you mean by that? You all missed out on an exclusive freestyle from T. Yo, I told you guys, I'm going to start rapping every stream now. You know, every single stream. It's going to happen, guys. Who wants to see me rap every single stream? Or who wants to hear me rap, sorry. I'm also in the process of, you know, getting this layout set up on OBS so that I can put a couple of, you know, how do you say? So I want to like put a couple of like thingies here so that you guys can see maybe like more information that I would put out, like kind of design it a little bit and then put my webcam here, which will happen in the near future so that you guys can see me, you know. Cool. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream and, you know, you're a loyal EGA tribe member, make sure you smash the like button. It's Friday. I know you guys about to have some whiskey for breakfast. So, you know, have a whiskey on my behalf. And while you're doing that, you know, it wouldn't hurt you to just hit the like button. Just hit the thumbs up. It really helps me to push this stream to other people. Because honestly, if you don't help me hit the like button, then this stream never gets to anybody else. It just kind of remains within our tribe. And I want our tribe to get bigger. I think that this tribe is a very positive growth mindset tribe, and we're a unfounded tribe. Shri says he brushes his teeth with a bottle of Jack. Hell yeah, you're like that girl Keisha, right? What was that song? Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Okay, so with the Dow here, gonna actually do a retracement here for Dow. Okay. Yes, today I will be holding a live trading session with the mentees. I'll post about it in right after the stream. It's going to be 30 minutes after the stream. So we will be doing a live trading session together. If you want the link for the live trading session today, make sure you hit me up on Discord, DM me, and just be like, hey T, send me the link, please. And you got it, all right? If you're a past mentee, obviously. Excuse me. Woo. Okay. First target here with the Dow Jones Industrial Average is the 61.8. All right. We're looking at, what is this? 2680, I want to say. 26579. Second target. 28117. That would be the second target. And Dow Jones there. And then the third and final target here will be the 2765 region. These three will be your targets for Dow Jones Industrial Average. First extension here, pullback, extension here, pullback, extension here, pullback. Like that. Possibly. All right. Looking at the bearish case here, of course. Just so we can get that straight. The bullish case here, I just don't see it yet. I just don't see the bullish case yet. I'm sorry, guys. I think that we need a very substantial piece of news for us to just go like this. You know, like all the way up. We'll need like some crazy news. Like, for example, Jerome Powell accidentally turns on money printers for an additional 24 hours last night. Something like that. If that makes the headlines, then hell yeah, we're gonna go brrrr, right? I'm just kidding. That would actually be bad for the stock market. If you guys know the concept. Okay, that's that. So continue to watch on this treasury yields here with the 30-year, guys. This is something you have to continue to watch and make sure that we don't tip above 1.8% here. Because what will happen is if there is a higher return on the 30-year treasury bond for the short term than the S&P 500 dividends, then people are going to crowd into bonds and they're going to leave the S&P 500. Okay? Does that make sense? It's like completely just logical, right? So keep your eyes on that one. Okay. There are some tickers that are moving today. One of them that I played, which was a lotto, is Plug, Plug. I bought some 25 calls, and I bought them on Monday, and I've been holding them, and I think today we might hit it. It's been like just climbing steadily. I saw this really nice uptrend. That was my entry down there at $16, and you know I pretty much played this whole run up, so it was pretty cool. Apart from that, let's see, what else? Yes, there are a couple other ones. Now, I was talking about Amazon. Guys, this one's a great play, but I just don't see the full bull case yet, okay? I think we come down a little bit more before we start buying up here. But let me tell you, I like this stock at this price, but I think we come down here at 2,900 again before anything like that happens, okay? So I say short-term bearishness on Amazon here might be a good opportunity to buy some puts. I don't know, but then it's very expensive to buy puts. So maybe do put spreads. You can do a debit put spread, buy some bear puts, kind of. Take some like fund your puts with another sold put and that kind of thing. Okay, another one. Blue Apron. If COVID comes back. Okay, if COVID comes back, this one will moon. It's looking interesting. It's approaching this territory. I've been trying to test it for a couple of times. I'm looking at this one, Blue Apron Holdings. They do like meals and stuff like that. Now, we don't actually need them to have great earnings. We just need the market to think that they will have great earnings and play this as a hype. Okay, consolidating nicely towards this resistance here. And you can see this is clearly a ascending wedge pattern, right? So a breakout here would be explosive. Okay, a breakout to the upside here would be explosive. We'll see a $6 very easily. $6 like easy, right? From 550, probably 660 will be pretty simple. Especially since this stock has been depressed for a while. All right. So it's been depressed from $14, $15 when COVID hit and whatnot. It went up all the way to 28, 29, and now it's back to 5. This might be a good one to look at. So keep that on your watch list. This is one I'm giving you guys for free. Freebie! What else? Boeing. This one is a great short opportunity for a, interim play. Broken past the lows of yesterday, and pre-market is up. If the market goes bearish, this one will cover the gap for sure. Back at 150, 160 easy. Especially if some COVID news comes out saying, "Oh, the Pfizer vaccine wasn't as accurate as we thought it was." Then, well, yeah. Also, guys, if I just gave you guys, like, honestly, if I followed my own advice on what I give you guys, I don't know what I would do. You remember what I said about Bitcoin? Look at where it's at right now. Jeez, man. Jeez Louise. We caught Bitcoin when it was bull flagging here. And, you know, to be honest, this was a great play, but I just never took it. I avoid trading cryptocurrencies because of how rigged they can be. So, yeah. If you played it, congratulations, to be honest. It was a great setup here. I guess I was being stupid. Sometimes, you know, I trust my own opinions too little. And you guys need to really, like, help me with that, you know? If I tell you guys something, you guys need to tell me, T, you need to take it, okay? Because, honestly, this was a lot of money to be made here, guys, all right? This was a lot of money to be made here. Especially we took it on this dip right here, the 14,000 dip. Wow. $2,000 easily on a $14,000 trade. That's not bad at all. Returns, not bad. Okay, beyond here, another one that I want to talk about here. I'm just going down my watch list to show you guys what I'm looking at here. Beyond is another one that I think, you know, has had its fun. Okay. Nice little demand zone over here down below. You can see that, right? I'm going to extend the demand zone this way now. This green box here. I think that, you know, playing this to the upside makes a lot of sense here. But if the NASDAQ goes bearish, then this might also fall with it. So maybe it might consolidate here for a bit. That's what I'm thinking, you know. It might pull a Fastly. Fastly, in other words, this is what I was talking about. You know, gap down and then stay down for a while and then, like, you know, do one of these. I think, you know, it's a high possibility. But Fastly also found its little bit of a footing here. So this guy found its demand zone here. So Fastly also looking like a possible reversal here, looking like a rounded bottom almost. We'll see if it forms a cup and handle here. You know, it looks certainly like a, well, you could call this an inverse head and shoulder, but you guys see that? It's kind of like a inverse head and shoulder. Yeah. It's a slanted one though. Slanted head and shoulder. Inverse head and shoulder. That's a bullish reversal pattern. But I don't want to trade this unless we are above these moving averages. And that's what I'll be looking for. Clear break above the moving averages, consolidation above it, and then I can play this to the upside for a big upside here. No point chasing this if we get rejected and fall, right? The risk to reward ratio is not there. You get the confirmation, you get the bounce, and then you play this to the upside, right? That's a much better play than trying to speculate here. That's what I would honestly do. Okay. Let's read some of these comments here. Rap. Shruti wants me to rap. Hell yeah. Are you doing a live trading? Yep, we're doing that. I see a couple of tickers. I'll break them down as soon as I can. Oh, we need to choose a ticker for next week. Damn. Guys, come on. Let's go. Pick the ticker for next week. All right, let's see now. Netflix, JPM, Triple M, FedEx, Cake, SEDG, Fastly, SPG, SEDG2, Boeing, DocuSign 2. That's it. DocuSign. Whoa. DocuSign's winning, guys. Are we doing DocuSign or what? SFIX. That's another one. I have 4 DocuSign right now. New ticker JPM. DocuSign 5. DocuSign 6, 7, 8. Oof. Zam. Okay, it's DocuSign then. All right, and for those of you that turned into the live stream late, just so you guys know, next week I'm going to be having my midterms in school, and I would really appreciate it if you guys be patient with me for next week, because I'm going to study for my midterms, and it's on Friday and Saturday, and I want to make sure that I am the smartest genius in the world. So I'm going to be studying for it, and I won't be doing the Tuesday, Thursday webinars. So sorry, I'll see you the week after. All right. Good morning, y'all. Finally had a chance to make a live stream. Damn, Robert, what's up? How you doing, man? Welcome in. If this is your first time here, make sure you smash the like button. And also, for all you guys here, I hope that you guys are having a great day. Make sure you smash the like button. Thank you for being a part of the EGA tribe, taking your time out being here. I appreciate all of you guys. Landon says, this is really awesome, T. Great way to see your way of thinking and analyzing. You're welcome, Landon. No problem. And, you know, I enjoy doing this. Alex says, you have fun doing these. It's great to watch. Thank you. Yes, I truly do enjoy doing this, to be honest. So I love helping you guys out. It's fun. It's fulfilling to me. You know, I can't think of anything else that's more fulfilling than this right now. So big trade alert here for a short position on Caterpillar. Okay. We have this big resistance up here, which we have tested twice now, actually a couple of times, right? And you know, we failed to break above this resistance here. This is now going to form a pretty much a demand supply zone here, right above us. And so, you know, we may see like a, a possible flush down here. So this is going to be red because that's a supply zone. And I'm looking at this on a 4-hour chart, but if you go into 1-hour chart, now you can see what I'm talking about over here, right? We have a potential swing trade here with a dual zone on the bottom here, and this is your demand zone, by the way, on the bottom. So we'll make that green real quick. You can see this real quick. So this is what you're swinging between, pretty much, right? You're basically, remember, for a swing trade, you don't really care about price action, right? You only care about the direction of the trade. Is it going up or is it going down, right? You're kind of like a butterfly. Watch me draw the best butterfly in the world, guys. I was telling somebody I need to like seriously pursue art as like. By the way, I'm drawing this with a mouse. Don't judge. It's a mouse, all right. Look, my butterfly, so beautiful. Ha. Anyway, oh shit, I drew him the wrong way. Damn it, he's supposed to be facing this way. Ah, never mind. Anyway, he's sitting on this wall, all right, and you only care about, you know, the butterfly flying to the other wall. So that's all you care about when you look at a swing trade. You don't really care about much about price action, to be honest. Yeah, okay, the thing is we broke below this resistance here, and so what we really want to do here is take this short position if we can get a nice, you know, target on these extensions, retracements back on the Fibonacci. Now, if you want to see where that is, pull the fib down, right? This is your swing high here, and this is your swing low here, right? This is the previous low point here. Your first levels here, retracement will be 0.5, 38.2, 23.6, which is exactly the levels that I was just pointing out, right? This is exactly where you will see the retracements. So if you want to know Caterpillar, this is a great bearish potential trade here. Okay. Should we put this down on our watch list, so-called? Should we, guys? Tell me. Should we or should we not? Somebody vote. Tell me. Help me make this decision. Yep, NEO $51 pre-market. That stock is on crack. Also, remember one thing, right? I'm pulling out all these tickers and I'm analyzing them. Like, for example, Caterpillar, right? Can somebody tell me, right? Why do you think, see, this is meant to be an educational live stream, so I don't want to be handing out free fish here. I want this to be engaging, right? That's the main whole process, right? Tell me why Caterpillar is especially a good trade to take short here, right? Why? Why would I take Caterpillar short out of all of them? Why? Can somebody tell me why? Risk to reward, something like that. Okay. Gaps, not really. DJI, there you go, Guru. He said it. Look, what did I say about DJI? DJI is far above the moving averages, right? It's far above these moving averages. It needs to come down, right? So what index does Caterpillar trade on? It trades on DJI, Dow Jones Industrial Average. This stock trades on the Dow Jones. Okay, it's an industrial stock. All right. And so because the Dow Jones direction is going to be eventually downward, we want to trade this one in tandem with the Dow Jones. These are simple, logical things that you guys need to start thinking of when you're planning your trades. For example, right? Say you think NASDAQ is bearish. Why would you go buy bullish NASDAQ stocks? You know what I'm saying? You're setting yourself up for disappointment. I'm being real here, okay? I can guarantee you that majority of you do this pretty often. You're like, but the chart looks good. The chart looks good for the time being. You have to look at the longer trend, right? You're looking at a 4-hour chart here, right? The longer trend is still bearish. Yeah, we may go bullish, but the Dow Jones still has to come down a little bit, okay? Okay, cool. So I'm not saying, you know, this cannot completely go another way. All I'm saying is great possible setup. And Jacob was right. There is a great risk to reward ratio here, right? The downside is very rewarding compared to the upside, right? So if you look at it, your risk that you're taking on is only up to here somewhere, right? You could cut the trade if it goes beyond this supply zone here, right? But your reward, if you enter this position, is all of this, right? That gives you a really good risk to reward ratio, okay? Cool. Okay, what was I going to say here? Oh, yes, let's put this in the sheet. So target entry price will go somewhere here, 160 to 163. We won't enter until it gets there. This will be this is what we call a sympathy play to DJI bearish, bearish possibility, pulling industrials, rally down for retracement. Okay, that's what we're gonna put in our signal or the notes, right? These are like signals slash notes. Our demand zone is on the bottom here, between 150 to 152. Great. Okay. New ticker of the week next week will be DocuSign. That's locked in, by the way, guys. So hope you guys will attend next week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be the stream. We won't be doing the Tuesday and Thursday one. So appreciate you guys being patient with me. Thank you for that. Let's see here. Because of the stock direction of Dow Jones. Exactly, that's 100% correct. Dravidian. DJI has to sell off, and there won't be much construction. But the economy is in the hole. Yep, that's actually true. And although an infrastructure bill could blow the top off. Yeah, but then again, remember one thing, right? I don't think Democrats are very in for capex spend, right? They're not the sort of government that does a lot of capital expenditures for infrastructure. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because from what I remember, they're more in tune to spend on healthcare and other things that are more proportionally benefiting a larger group of people. So infrastructure, yeah, they might do it, but let's see, it's not going to really be the top of the priority for Biden's team, I think. And we might see that happen, right? Who the hell is going to invest in infrastructure now when the economy is dying? Like, Caterpillar might have some tough times ahead, to be honest. Dow moving down, OBV point moving down. Yep, that's also another great analysis there. Could you say the same thing about IWM 163 puts? Possibly. You know, that's the Russell 2000. Yeah, but then this one has this one has a higher risk associated with it, but I do like the risk to reward ratio down here, definitely. I don't think we'll go down here though. I don't think so. No. I think more than likely, you know, this is the zone that you will get IWM to come down to. Here. This is where the price action is. T request, can you put this in a Google Drive and share this as a read-only document? You can leave the link here in the stream. Sure. Let's see. New. File upload. And we'll do desktop, and we'll do stream running pics, open. Oh, I gotta close that first. Oh, actually, hold up. I need to do it as a sheet. Why don't I just do that? It's so much easier, guys. Nah, let's do sheets. Much easier. There we go. And then you guys can access this live. Cool. Actually, hold up. Move this one to the left. There we go. That's better. Okay. I'll fix the formatting of this a little later. I don't want to waste time on this right now. Share this. Get a link. Let's see. Change to anyone with link. There we go. Anyone with the link can view. Viewer. Yep. Okay. Copy link. And here you guys go. There you go. Now everybody can view that. Have fun. I'll also put it on Twitter just in case. Maybe pin it on my Twitter. That way you guys can access it whenever you want. Let's see here. How do I do this? I gotta go like this. Tweet that, and then pin to your profile. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Link to running pics of live stream. There we go. Much better. Pin to profile. All right, done. Cool. Now it's on my Twitter if you want it, and you know, in case you need it. All right. Okay. Cool. That's done. Let's see. What are the best puts to bet on Dow Jones going down? DJI. But to be honest, I see that's the thing. It's like whenever you ask me, if you ask me what's the best thing to bet on when the market's going down, I will never bet on Dow Jones. Like I'll never bet against the Dow Jones. What I'll do instead is bet against the Nasdaq, and I'll just bet against QQQ, right? Because I prefer betting. The risk to reward ratio here is always going to be better. Like yeah, okay, you could do DJI, or no, DIA. That's the one. DIA. This one will probably have a little better risk to reward ratio. And this is the ETF. If you're, I think that's what you're asking me, so I'm gonna tell you it's DIA. This is the one. Also, maybe make a new folder. About to say that. Wait, do I need to make a new folder? Nah, I don't think so, right? Nah, I don't think so. I mean, I think it'll be okay. You can't open anything else anyway, so it's good. It's fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Just checking. You guys can't amend anything on this, right? Make sure you can't. I'm not trying to have somebody mess up my sheet. Okay. Also, maybe a new folder. Infrastructure bill will put people to work. Everyone is Keynesian during a downturn. COVID killed a lot of jobs that don't return. Infrastructure prosecution initiative. I know, man. And to be honest, that's a tough one. I mean, infrastructure bill would definitely would make sense. It's just, I don't think that would be Biden's priority, though. I feel like, okay, from what he has put out in the news and his statements, from what I've been looking at, his priority lies in healthcare and recovery of the economy. I don't think that he's reached even, like, what I'm trying to say is, I think he hasn't reached the point where he's talking about stimulus yet. He isn't at a point where he's going Keynesian, where he wants to stimulate the economy by increasing spending yet. Which, by the way, I think he eventually will get there. And then infrastructure makes sense at that point, right? But I think right now, I think what he's concentrating on is, let's get this ship stirred in the right direction, right? Because that's what the issue is. I think the U.S. has been out of the going in the wrong direction for a long time, and it's just going to be one of those things that's going to take a while to steer back. Let's have a look at Facebook here. Facebook with a terrible risk-reward ratio. Don't play Facebook here, guys. Do not play this. Let's look at JPM. How was that one doing? I had this on my list. Bearish as well. We took this on the live stream together. Neo. Why you ask me to cover Neo, man? It's a crazy stock right now, right? It's overextended, right? If you look at this on a daily, the chart's ridiculous, right? This looks like Tesla all over again, pretty much, right? Netflix, possible bounce play, but then I wouldn't pin my hopes on it. It's still looking bearish here. We haven't crossed above these moving averages. That's what I would say. I would remain bearish on Netflix till we cross over. Square. Do I have Square on my list? I don't. Let's do Square. Square is looking still bullish. Yeah, this is still bullish. But if the market flushes down, Square could come down with it. Those would be the targets. CCL. Man, we have 2 minutes and I missed a whole bunch of tickers up here. Big C. I'm sorry guys. CCL, Big C, CGC, Boeing. Landon, I agree with your Boeing. Big C. Oops. What are you guys saying? It's $90 calls for 12.24. Why? Why are you guys so bullish on this? It's a recent IPO. Damn. I mean, yeah, possible. If you want to take this as a swing trade, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I don't know much about this company though, just saying. So be careful. Just IPO is definitely subjective to manipulation. CGC, GSX. Wait, GSX, isn't that? Oh, that's the Chinese Edu. 1120, 85 calls. Oh, this one's looking interesting. Looking bullish for the time being. I would wait for this to break out above this moving averages here. That's what I want. I don't want to play this here. It could get rejected still here and here. Oh yeah, plug. Plug is definitely a good one to play. If you want to chase momentum, that's a good one. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll do CCL and then call it a day. All right. What do you say? CCL, $13 puts for 11.20. What? That's next week. What the hell happened, man? Wow. Yeah, this one got completely destroyed. I mean, just be careful. It seems like it wants to bounce here. I mean, yeah, be extremely careful here, man. That's what I would say. It could bounce. This is a frequently traded zone. Yeah, I wouldn't bet on the 13 just yet unless you break this with strong conviction. Okay, that's it for today, guys. That's all, folks. Have a great weekend. I wish you all the best for this week ahead. I'll see you guys back on Monday. We'll do DocuSign as a new ticker of the week. And I hope that, you know, you guys have great positive vibes. Thank you for joining my stream. And I hope to see you guys on Monday. So take care, guys. Peace out.